Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. I have the feeling that I have to shout. In other words, use my stage voice. And yeah, microwave's going in the kitchen there. It's got my breakfast in it. Remember the old TV shows? Like, I think the one that I think of in particular is the guy was the bus driver. It was a comedy show. Jackie Gleason starred in it. Oh, the Honeymooners. They all shouted all the time. That's the way it was back then. Yeah, okay, that's the way what I feel I have to do right now. I got this buzzing going on in the kitchen. And what am I having for breakfast? Oh, about I think it's 117 grams of oatmeal, one banana, a little bit of nutmeg. This is going to be the first time I'm trying nutmeg to see if it'll give it just a little bit of a pizzazz. And it's going to cook in the microwave and make this sort of a drink. I drink my oatmeal. Okay, now. Yesterday, my new battery came for the flip phone, so I put it in. And they say that for the first 3 to 5 times you charge it up, let it run all the way down, and then fully charge it. And you cycle that for about 3 to 5 times. That's what the instructions said. I thought that only had to do with nickel-cadmium batteries, that they had this memory thing going on. I didn't realize that the lithium batteries also had that problem. Anyway, I'll do what they say. So I'm just going to wait until it doesn't work anymore, and I'll plug it in. And speaking of cell phones, somebody had noted that I made the comment that I'd had this account with Rogers for at least 25 years. And then I said something about I've had that phone for 10 years. And the thought was, well, you said 25 years, but you've only had the phone for 10 years. That is the 3rd generation phone with the same SIM number and all the rest of it in there. Yeah, when I got this, I went to Walmart in Kelowna, and I had one of these phones with the QWERTY keyboard. I remember that was back when they offered free unlimited texting, and I think we talked about that. So I thought, hey, that'd be great. So when I'm sitting in the bus, I can talk back and forth to my brother or something like that, and it'd be kind of fun. So I got this thing with this QWERTY keyboard. Well, that thing lasted about, I'm guessing 3 to 5 years, something like that. Can't remember now, but something happened to it. It became unreliable. So I went to Walmart, and when I was standing there at the counter with this in my hand, I said to the clerk, I should be able to just take the SIM card out of my QWERTY and put it in this one. And he said it probably will work, but he wasn't going to commit himself. So I did it while I was standing there. Suddenly this became the other phone. Yeah, that's kind of neat the way you can do that. Unfortunately, I can't do it with this phone. This phone has a micro SIM card or mini micro or something. In other words, they're not compatible. So, all right, how do we get onto that? We might get done today, but I don't think so. We're gonna try and get the last of our railings on, and one thing I want to mention, don't let me forget to show you the photos that people have been sending me. I've got a couple of good photos of the torpedo being installed. Oh, I guess I can take this weight off here now. Yeah, it should be dry. Okay, yeah, the torpedo being loaded. Actual photos from the early 1940s, late 1930s, something like that. And in one of the photos, it shows the jumping wire that went from here and across the top. Now, in the photo, yes, the periscopes were extended, but you could actually see the wire go right down across and down the back. So I don't know. I might just do something like that, but I'll see how. I don't know if it'll look good with the periscopes up or not. Anyhow, yeah, and the photos show the we're talking about the gun here and how we were going to have to angle it. Well, it shows the, you know what, I do an awful lot of talking about something I plan on showing you. So when we get to that spot, remind me to throw in the pictures. Another thing, yesterday, when I squirted the glue across the deck, and I can see it here, I'm gonna have to paint over this. I realized afterwards, I was wondering, gee, I didn't have it go so bad with the syringe. I had used the extra thin quick setting instead of just the extra thin. Yeah, so that was sort of a bit of a. Anyway, I'm not going to do the repainting until after I get these other railings in, because there will be glue marks where the stanchions are fastened into the deck. So I'll do that painting all at the same time. I'm pretty sure I can get my little brush in there and cover up all that glue. We are so close to being done. If these big railings go good, these little ones, wherever they go, I forgot. I'll have to check the guide. I think they go back here somewhere. Yeah, they'll go fast. The hatch we can't put in because it's covered up. Oh, one more thing. Somebody sent a picture. I saw it this morning for the first time. And by the way, once again, I apologize for not seeing messages or emails right away that come to the model_ship@hotmail.com. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I just don't check. So please don't feel bad that I didn't get back to you right away, but somebody sent a picture that clearly showed that the red devil was right close to the front, and it was actually ahead of this little railing. Remind me to show you that picture too. Maybe I will dub that one in as I'm speaking right now. That might be a good idea. Okay, if I think of it. I do a lot of stuff later in editing when I listen to myself talk too much. We are ready for you know who. You know, I'm just looking at my arm in the monitor there. I gotta start wearing long sleeve shirts. I'm starting to look like an old man. I don't care. Well, I sort of do, but there's nothing I can do about it. Except wear long sleeve shirts and a bag over my head. Let's get on here and see if we can do something with the railing. The gun placement, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, let's see if we can get the railing on. All being well. Okay. I don't think we talked about the temperature. What have we got? Minus 23.6 Celsius. Still cold. I've got myself 3 holder downers here. And the idea is that I should be able to place one of them over on the railing just to help hold the stanchions down into the holes. And so that the railing doesn't slip one way or the other, I think I'm just going to make just a little groove here in the wood, just to, yeah, you get the idea. That way the railing will lock in the slot. So I should really put the macro lens on so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, there we go. We got a little groove here now. Okay, I can see that I may have to move my camera here. Now, if I can very carefully pull my holder downer back just a little bit like that. Okay, now I have 3 holder downers. It could be that I'm going to be able to position them just right so that okay, this one's in the hole. This one's in the hole. Okay, I'm going to have to back the camera up because the base is in the road. This is where a camera that hangs from a gantry overhead would be handy. But see if we can just shove it back here a little bit. That's probably not enough. Okay, we'll bring in another holder downer here very, very carefully. Very, very carefully. And we are now going to want to hold down these 2 stanchions. Now, I have to be extremely careful when I'm moving around here that I don't accidentally bump the holder downer. This one doesn't look like it's in the hole. It is now. Okay, that's good. So now we just got to get this one, and this one. I wonder, can I very, very carefully... There. This one's in the hole now. Yeah, this is going to work. This is going to work. I'm going to have to just get the other holder downer in place, and let's see if I move back a little bit. Get my lighting adjusted. It's kind of dark in here. Okay, I've adjusted my lighting and I've overridden my ISO. Now I've probably got it too washed out. Okay, I'm going to have to just pull this back just a little bit here. I'm looking down the railing wasn't quite straight. It is now. Okay, now is this one in the hole or is it not in the hole? Oh, I think I might have to reposition my holder downer here. It's not quite. Okay, very slowly and very carefully here. Can it go in here? Oh, maybe it can hook on this thing, whatever that is. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, don't bump it, don't bump it. Okay, I do. Whoops. Come on, Ron. I think it's in the hole there. I'm going to have to put on my other glasses and get my nose right in there. Yeah, it's pretty much in the hole. It could come back just a little bit. I wonder if I could hook it with a crochet hook. I can't find the crochet hook. Okay. Very slowly now. Well, that could be about as good as we're going to get it. I'm thinking if I use the extra thin, not the extra thin quick setting, but just the extra thin. Oh, wait a minute. This one's not in. I need a fourth holder downer. Okay, I'm going to have to push stop here and try and rig this up so I gotta get another holder downer. Maybe I could come in from the other side. We'll see what happens. Okay, I've got myself another holder downer here, and I'm going to be coming in from the back. And we're going to try and get this stanchion down into the hole. And it is almost there. There. And I think the others are all still okay. It looks good to me. I think I'm safe to try and apply some glue to each one of those 7 stanchions. Okay, now is this first one here still in the hole? Nope, I pulled it out. There. All right. Now we're going to try something a little different here. I'm going to get a little bead of glue on the end on the end of the needle first before I like that. All right, now all right. All right. Guess I should be careful. I'm not going to drop that on the clear plastic. That would have been a disaster. I don't think that first one has quite enough on there. So let me get a little bit more here. Ooh, what happened there? Something moved. I didn't bump anything. Oh, I wonder if maybe the peg dropped into the hole a little. Into the hole a little better because the glue melded the paint. There. That's going to meld really good when that dries. Most of that excess glue that you see there will evaporate. Okay, we got the first 3. Now there's just 4 more to go. See if I can reposition the camera without knocking everything over. Okay, I think I have everything positioned now so that when I zoom in on the area, you should be able to see the last 4 posts. At least that's the plan. So here we go. All right. Now, getting a little bit of glue on the end here. No, I don't think I got very much. There, got it that time. Another one. Being careful not to drop it on the clear plastic. There we go. Another one. There we go, and the last one. Okay, let's let those meld. Missy. Welcome to a warm place.
Oh. Happy Valentine's Day, dear Ron.
Oh, thank you. Happy
Missy wants to be your Valentine.
Missy, happy Valentine's Day. I forgot it was Valentine's Day.
She said she didn't get you anything, but she still expects that heart-shaped venison.
Okay, let me sit down, your Valentine girl.
I think she's more of a glutton than a romantic, that one. So, I have a couple of deliveries coming today for Valentine's Day for Brady, so I was going to be jammed up, so I phoned them, and they're going to come between 1 and 3. So that'll give me time to get out and have a blood test this morning and find out how my red blood cells are doing. They should be doing pretty well. I found out doctor wants to test my cholesterol because TRT reduces HDL, LDL, and trigs.
You realize everything you said just went right over my head, right?
Well, that's because you waxed the top of your skull, you know?
Yeah, well,
the hair was there, it might have caught a few of the words. And yesterday I ran up the stairs.
No kidding.
Now, I was out of breath when I got to the top, but I didn't pull myself, I didn't trudge up, I didn't walk up the stairs, I ran up the stairs.
I haven't done that for years.
And I'm out there, mind you, it's a little bit slippery, but I'm walking just as fast as I can.
I noticed that.
And I'm not out of breath.
Yeah, I noticed you're walking much faster and straighter. And no limping or anything like that. It's amazing. Yeah. Amazing. Well, if I could lose 100 pounds, maybe I could run up the stairs too.
Yeah. And the doctor is starting to praise me being on testosterone replacement therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure it's good for me, but he figures I'm 77 and almost dead now. I might as well have some fun while I can.
You may as well, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. He's not wrong.
That's like me on my motorcycle.
Exactly. Do you have the brackets yet?
No, I gotta make them. Yeah.
You're gonna make wooden brackets?
Yeah, the plan is to go down to the workshop and take the camera with me and make a big deal about it.
Oh, we're gonna switch over to carpentry for a while.
That's right, yeah. The green room, as Tennessee Jim calls it.
The green room. And I'll see you this afternoon.
Yes, 3:30.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay. Bye, Missy.
Thanks, Uncle Ron.
Yeah, the green room. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, very carefully reaching over here. Let's not knock down our holder downers. I want to give them maybe just a little bit longer. Only been about a couple of hours ago since we started gluing that up. I got more editing to do anyway, so let's go do some more editing and we'll see you back here and maybe around 11 o'clock. See what happens. I'll probably, what I'll do is I'll do the other side the same way, a little bit more quickly off camera. We might get everything down today. I don't know, it'd be kind of too bad. I kind of hate to end the build. But we can always start on the Enterprise, right? Okay, let's go do some editing. But we can always start on the Enterprise, right? Okay, let's go do some editing. Okay, the other railing, the mirror image to the one we just put on up by the conning tower, is on. And if you will recall, it was broken and I tried to repair it and I used the heat gun. Yeah, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Okay, let me get different glasses on here and see better. And yeah, it didn't go on too good, but from arm's length it looks all right. Now, as you can see, I've already put this one on. It's the mirror image to the one we're putting on right now. If there's you know, two of something, generally what I try to do is just put one on. Maybe we'll zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, I'll just do one on camera, and the rest I will that one kind of wicked away, didn't it? I guess because there was a crack there. Okay. Now, there's an awful lot of really fragile stuff on the deck, isn't there? I'm going to have to be so careful. Okay, let's move on. I'll show you another one that I did one already of. On the far side of the deck, you can see the mate to this one. And it, when I put it on, it basically stood up all by itself. But this one is not going quite as good, probably because I got record pressed. Let's see if I can maybe do it better with my fingers. No, I can't get my fingers in there. I have to try and use Tony's tweezers here. It almost stays there. Okay, I'm going to have to rig up a holder downer on this one. Oh, there we go. All right, now is that going to stay there while I get some glue on it? Let's try not to knock it over. Once it starts to meld, it'll sort of stick in place. Oh! 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 I know you can't see it. Well, yeah, you can. Oh, what am I going to do with... Oh, I'm going to have to polish that out. Oh. And we're almost done, too. Okay, now let's carefully try and pull this back. All right, that's straight up and down. Maybe it could come just a little bit more. Okay, it's straight up and down now. Oh. Yeah, there's a little thing here I missed too. Now I don't know if I can polish that out, or if I should maybe just leave it. No, there's a lot of detail inside there. That's. Does anybody know how to fix this? Like would super fine sandpaper. Down in my workshop, I've got some super fine sandpaper that I use for pen turning, and it goes all the way up to 12,000 grit, and I can end up with a shine like this on the surface of a pen. So why and it's also acrylic, so why would that not work? Maybe it's going to take a lot of elbow grease, and I just, you know, man, Okay, no use. I'm going to call it quits for today, folks. What do we got here? It is 1:23 in the afternoon already. What a way to end the episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.